Hey everyone, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. My name is Scott Brown. This is day 9 of 90, already 10% done, of Darren LaCroix's 90-day Facebook Live challenge. And it's Christmas night here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I hope that if you celebrated Christmas, you had a wonderful, absolutely amazing Christmas day today, filled with lots of festivities and joy and family gathered around, and has had a fabulous day. And if you weren't celebrating Christmas today, well, I hope you had a great Tuesday. One of the things that Christmas always reminds me of is that it's never so important to celebrate what's under our tree. Because we get so caught up so often in kind of the materialistic part of what Christmas has become, that we sometimes forget the most important part of Christmas, for many of us, isn't what we get, but who we can help and who we surround ourselves with. The most important part of Christmas, to me, isn't what's under the tree, but it's who's around the tree. A few days ago, I remember hearing one of Darren LaCroix's 90-day challenge videos, and he talked about the 5 people who influence your life the most. And Jim Rohn had a quote many years ago that said, "We are the product of the 5 people we surround ourselves with." And it's very apropos to think about that on a Christmas night. Because who are those 5 people in your life? Who are those 5 people that you always want to have under your tree? Now, I know throughout my life, my 5 people have changed dramatically. As a little kid, they were my parents, my grandparents, and as I grew up, they were friends and families that I've made along the way. There's one person that has been with me every step of the way. Me. See, no matter where we go, we are always one of those 5 people. But how much time do you spend making sure that the voices that you hear in your own head, the stories you tell yourself, the way that you think about yourself, how often do you take the time to make sure that those are the right things for you? Because it's so easy to get caught up in what we don't have or where we ended up and we don't know how we got there. But what we should be trying to remember is there's always somebody out there that's willing to help. There's always a reason why we are where we are. And there's always a way to take a step forward. But no matter where we go, we're always going to be with ourselves. No matter where we go, there we are. And if we don't take care of that voice in our own head, and we're the worst company, then 20% of those people that influence our life the most probably isn't somebody that you really want to be listening to. So listen to what you tell yourself. Is it what you would tell your best friend? Is the advice you give to yourself what you would give to somebody who works for you, somebody who you love, somebody who you want to spend your time with? Or is it advice that is easy? Is it advice that's just a regurgitation of things you've heard in the past about yourself by people that may not have had your best interest at heart? On Christmas night, give yourself this intention. Make sure that you are always, always one of those 5 people that you want to spend the most time with. And if you're not, practice telling yourself the stories that you need to hear, that you want to hear, that do yourself the most good. Because no matter where we go, there we are. Remember, it's not what's under the tree, it's who's around the tree. And we're always going to be around our own tree. So think about that tonight, and as we move past the Christmas Day holiday and into post-Christmas and into Boxing Day tomorrow, just remember, you can either be your own best friend or your own worst enemy. And I hope tonight on Christmas you decide that you're worth being your own best friend. Take care, everybody. Merry Christmas.